Baseball is back. Today is opening day for Major League Baseball. Rockies taking on the Diamondbacks in Arizona. That team then heads home for their home opener a week from tomorrow. That's going to be crazy times in the city. So if you're heading to the game, you got to make sure that you have all the right gear. Stephanie Lewis from Lids is here with a look at the brand new hats you have for this season.
Yes.
And you guys are celebrating a huge milestone.
Yes.
How many hats have you sold?
300 million.
300 million since
Yes.
when?
95.
95, so that's quite a big chunk of hats.
Absolutely.
And you've got some really cool ones. I mean, we'll get to the shirts here in just a sec,
Okay.
but I'm all about the hats to keep the sun off my head.
Okay.
And you've got like various types, like this one. Talk about this one.
Okay, so this is a pro light batting practice hat. Very,
Okay.
very light. Feel it, much lighter than last year.
Sure. It
Okay.
keeps everybody nice and cool. New fabric on top.
And we've done some embroiderograph on here, so we're able to put the players' names on the product.
Look at
So that
that.
is Mr. Arenado.
He is a fan favorite for sure.
Yes.
And then you said something too I didn't even notice. There's some of these that are shorter.
Right, this is a low profile hat in
Okay.
the same. This is also the pro light, low profile.
Okay.
We do have other low profile hats in our stores. I just brought this one for reference.
And then you've got some of these, like look at this. When you look at the front of this, you're like, wow, what is that? That is really cool. That looks like a big chunk of metal. But talk about what's inside here.
That is batting glove.
Or
Or I'm sorry, that is not a batting glove. That is just a glove.
it's a glove, so that's real leather in there.
That is real leather. Yep. And we have Trevor Story on the side. You know, you always want to customize your hat so that you don't look like everyone else. So we're able to do that.
Now you can do that. These ones are
These
Rockies.
These are some of the new dad hats. So
now, why is it a dad hat?
Are you a dad?
Well, I have the dad bod.
This is your hat.
Yeah, is it? And it's not the pro bag. So you know, if you have big dad head like I do,
This is adjustable.
this will go right on top. Oh,
Oh, it fits.
oh, it fits, Steph. It's going home. Thanks. What do you think of my new hat? And it already comes pre-curled. So if
does,
you've
it
got the
does.
kids that want that straight brim, that flat thing right here,
Right, we've got a lot of that.
you can
Got a
drive
lot
them
of that.
crazy by getting them this thing instead. All right, Steph. Now let's talk about some of the jerseys and stuff you got going on.
Okay,
Because these
so-
are some really cool ones.
Yep, so this is new. We have a new Cooperstown jersey.
Uh-huh.
This is by Mitchell and Ness. That's pretty fancy, don't you think?
It's very
got a nice
fancy.
patch on the
Nice
arm.
And then you got little kid stuff down here.
too.
Got to get Rockies fans at a young age. Look at that.
And that sweet, turn around.
Look at, and then you insert your baby's head in here. Look at that. And he's got back on the back because he's a pitcher.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Love that.
Lots of great gear for women.
Uh-huh.
You'll pick all of these up at our Macy's locker rooms.
Okay.
Or we have actually one big locker room up in Loveland right now. So if you're heading down from Fort Collins, you want to stop in there and grab your gear.
Well, I tell you what, Christine, or Stephanie rather, it's a pleasure to meet you. And we know
You as
everyone
well.
is going to the Rockies game, is going to be wearing their purple next Friday. And also today, look at this. It's got a handbag, guys, and she left the security on. She thought Chris Parente was here today. He's going to take it home. But no, that's not the
That
case.
is our
We'll
Junior
send it.
Burke, yes.
We'll send it back inside to you because this one is going home with her.
All right, you look great in that hat. Thank you. Well, you know him best as Walter White from the TV series Breaking Bad. Now he's going behind the camera in a new series called The